Alright guys, today we have Halo Guardians, or Halo 5 Guardians. It's the 9-year anniversary to be exact, which this game came out back in 2015. And well, it was quite a game. I think the advertisements and everything got a lot of people. I think that's one of the biggest faults. But it also cashed in on the whole, I guess you could say, buying of the packages, and like the packages slash the packs that you were able to buy. You had to pay real money, and it was like a whole thing because they locked cosmetics and all these things behind it. There's a whole thing back in the day, when it comes to like loot boxes and stuff like that. Like Overwatch, Call of Duty had that. This game had it too, or at least used Halo locked in on having loot boxes as well, pretty much. And I mean, it was cool. You can use your own rec points, but yeah. So yeah, that was one of its biggest faults, especially for Halo at the time. But I think one other thing that I think a lot of people weren't expecting was the PvPvE, which I believe was Warzone. This one right here. Honestly, I never got it, I mean, at the same time, you just say, just jumped in and just took down people, but there was a good group of people that actually liked it. Like the mode, there was Warzone Warlords, Warzone Firefight, and Mythic Warzone Firefight, which I guess essentially made the AI's enemies stronger. And now we move on to the campaign. That was multiplayer, then Forge and all that stuff, which was pretty good, advanced at the time. It's just mainly that multiplayer part with the PvPvE and the loot boxes, if you will, definitely knocked it down quite a bit of a peg. Campaign though, yeah, that was a big one too, because I guess the advertisements and the way they did it showed the game, or at least trailer wise, a lot of people they're like, whoa, okay, this looks kind of interesting. He's getting chased, hunted down by another Spartan. Maybe it's to be like a 1v1 type of situation. Yeah, you see like a floating grunt in the background. Let's start the campaign. I think beginning, a lot of people, mentioned the beginning about how Halo 5 is like, I don't want to kind of like the MCU, but there's a whole thing. And also, it's a really short campaign too. If you look at all its missions, there's very, very, very short missions in this game. Like, there was one mission where it's literally just going from, I think, one set of the area that you spawn in to just to the other side, just to talk to someone, and that's one mission. That's literally just one mission. That should have just been a cutscene, but there's like a couple of these. Like, look at this: 1 minute and 40 seconds, 1 minute and 20 seconds. And some of these missions are pretty short too, like 14 minutes, 5 minutes. That's another thing too. But I mean, it was another game with Master Chief, which is really cool. And they tried evolving the multiplayer as well when it comes to certain modes, ranks, and all that stuff. I think one of the best modes, at least to me, really loved playing, I think it was Team Arena, but also I think Elimination shined really well in this one. I think they really, really showcased it. Like when I think the Halo 5 beta, there was like a beta that they threw out for everybody to try out. And I think Elimination was a lot of fun, and I think they kept it in Halo Infinite. I think it's in Halo Infinite. Rival is key. Work together to defeat your enemies in Breakout 2.0, and Extermination. Yeah. But yeah, that's it for multiplayer and campaign. So we're gonna jump in, play like a mission or two. In 9 years since this game came out, it's crazy to even say that. I personally didn't play a lot of the multiplayer at all. Played a little bit of it, I liked the elimination, that ranked mode. Player was alright. I didn't vibe too much with Wars. I didn't know what the heck I was doing. But the campaign was kind of cool. You know, I liked it, and it did feature the weapons, the Promethean weapons from Halo 4, which is sweet. I did like that. And I think that's it. That's all I gotta say about that. It was cool to check out, play back then, and I think it's. I think. Like maybe they were leading up to something a lot more than expecting, and they kind of like scrapped a lot of the ideas, and it was gonna be like hard to continue off of it after the reception that the game did. And then I think Halo Wars 2 came out after that too, which connected the story. Sadly, we haven't seen a Halo Wars 3, so. We'll start from the beginning. Hotel all legendary? No, thank you. We're just here to mess around. But what was cool about this one too? We got to see returning character, or a returning character, or actually returning characters. Pretty sweet. One being Buck. We got to see Buck again, and he's a Spartan this time. And we also got to see the Arbiter later down after a couple of missions.
Spartan Locke. I have spent enough years with Oni to know the truth. Once this is over, after all I have done, they'll order you to kill us both.
There was a big anticipation for this game because of the loss of Cortana in the last game. A lot of people were kind of like thinking, what's going to happen next? Here we get the introduction of a new crew, or a new group of Spartans.
Fire Team Osiris. Over the last 72 hours, 5 colonies have experienced identical events. Massive destruction, Forerunner and Origin. And Dr. Catherine Elizabeth Halsey has managed to contact us. She claims to have information on these attacks.
Halsey is currently in Covenant custody on the surface of Kamchatka. Your mission is to insert behind enemy lines, retrieve Halsey, and bring her back to Infinity. Be advised, Dr. Halsey is accompanied by Covenant Supreme Leader Jul 'Mdama. If you have the opportunity...
Understood, Commander.
Good luck, Spartan Locke. Infinity out.
Tracking gear online.
Affirmative. Say, before we make this jump, anybody want to say a few words?
I figure if God can hear how scared I am, so can everyone else. Locke, you buying first drink when we're done?
You ask, you buy. Fire Team Osiris. The light is green.
Sector 5, Locke.
Copy that, Tanaka. Spartan Buck online.
Spartan Vale online.
Weapons free. Contact.
Incoming!
We could have taken him.
Let's move. Vale, keep an ear on comms.
He definitely could.
Affirmative.
Buck, Tanaka, full security.
On it.
Alright.
Good old Buck. Good to see Buck again, guys. We did jump in and play what, ODST? And ODST he did show up for a little while and we saw him, but he leveled up and he became Spartan. There he is. Oh. On this one. That's right, okay.
You and Dama, he said we go to Kamchatka and get big weapons. But this place is so cold. I hate it.
So a couple things. Let's see. They actually added the dialogue with the Covenant in this one.
Bitch when it happens.
They took that out in Halo 4. What else? This one has... I want to see the most abilities too. They went all out with the abilities, which I think they needed to. But
Halsey
it had
and
so many
Gunn
different
pulled up and
abilities.
set a forerunner structure ahead. That's our target.
So Halsey called us.
She said there was something big happening and gave Captain Lasky coordinates to find her.
It must be something big.
We're one hell of a trap. Halsey and Jewel aren't just gonna wait around for us. Maybe we should get a move on.
There were also new assassinations.
Move on toward Halsey's position. Forerunner soldiers! Up the cliffs. Get after them. Soldiers just teleported through that ice wall.
Okay, so also in this one they took away the slow motion, I think, from picking up a new weapon. Or picking up a weapon from or that was Promethean, so let's see. Yeah, the motion's gone. Here's like the new one of the new abilities, which was the Spartan Charge.
Prometheus, all sides!
We could push right up the middle. That'd be rough. Might want to consider flanking them.
Move smart. Fire with a purpose.
Also, since this one was about like a quote-unquote team in this one, you actually command your teammates, or command the AI teams. You can make them mark, make them target one target, a specific target, like this guy.
Target the soldier!
You didn't even kill him.
Area's clear. Move on. Good work, Edward.
I noticed in the briefing Dr. Halsey lost her left arm. When did that happen?
Jewel did it. No idea when or why.
Reckon it wasn't an argument, or he'd have cut off her head instead of her arm.
Door's sealed tight.
Forerunner security station. Must be in lockdown.
Any way to lift it?
The Artemis can analyze Forerunner systems. Might be a way to override this door.
This Artemis thing one of your old Oni toys?
Similar. I convinced Commander Palmer to outfit us with prototypes. Let's see. This should do it. Doors open.
The Artemis did the trick.
Locke, listen to this. They're assaulting the back of the temple. Bring in the Kraken.
Kraken sighted!
Hold position. Buy more time. Jewel's getting desperate.
How'd you learn to speak Sangheili, Vale?
When I was a kid, I was stuck on a diplomatic shuttle adrift in deep space for 6 months. My options were be real bored or spend the time getting smart.
Our destination is on the other side of this battlefield. Watch out for the Kraken. The Covenant are trying to use it to break the Promethean lines.
I'd rather not get stuck between them.
Jackal down.
Kraken is falling back! Forerunner defenses were too much for it!
Keep moving toward Halsey's position.
Where's this guy's weapon? Oh, not the turret. Good weapon. I think he had a sniper rifle. There it is. He has team up with me. How's it going, Salty? 9 years, guys. I think we're good.
Must have dealt a blow to Imdama's authority when the Prometheans turned on him. Gained a lot of followers, styling himself as a Forerunner prophet.
Jul Imdama is an opportunist, not a leader. It was only a matter of time until his version of the Covenant started to break.
Well, I could stand to break a little faster if you ask me.
We're close to Halsey's position. Knights!
The new kind, too. Like they reported on Oban.
Concentrate fire on the broken armor.
Headed toward a knight. Ready up.
Not a popular opinion. You love Halo Infinite? Nice. Okay. Yeah, I enjoyed the campaign. I like playing the campaign. Solo and cooperatively was a lot of fun. Sure. And checking out like a lot of the bosses, and especially one of the bosses was a grunt. So that was fun. Multiplayer is fun too. Nice combination of like modern, moves and just controls versus also kind of like Halo 3 a little bit, which I really enjoyed. I thought you were gonna say you liked the Halo 5 campaign or Halo 5. There's a good amount of people that actually liked Halo 5. But or just enjoy it over all the games. Okay, let's get from the distance. Oh damn, okay. You have a good memory of Halo 5 that way, nice. Did you like it? Did you enjoy it or no? You didn't like Halo 5? How was the overall reception for you when you played the game? Honestly, okay, look, I was hoping for some new weapons, but I think for the most part they're all the same weapons. They never did anything new. Now I think one of the complaints were like how the AIs or how the Promethean enemies work, right? I think I like the shotgun. Shotgun was my favorite weapon. Or sweats from Halo 5. Yeah. For some reason, I feel like Halo 5 was like ranked system, you know. Was pretty pushed, and then you would get like those tryhards / sweats, you know, and with the elimination and extraction modes.
Don't let them through the halls. We need her alive.
Definitely very competitive. Like, I'll say this right now. This one was not my favorite entry, but
we move on Halsey and Jewel.
you know, it's all right. It was all right. Yeah. My favorite is Halo 3. That's my number one. But like I said, there's some, you know, they brought back two characters we hadn't seen. One that a lot of people were asking for, and then the other one was kind of a sweet surprise. In this case, Mr. Buck. Where is he? Where's Buck? Oh, there he is. Kind of keeping his ODST armor as well, which is pretty sweet. But also Arbiter, you know? People are asking, where's the GOAT partner, you know? The one that went to war with us, you know? Or at least with Chief. And yeah, we got to see him back as well. Where am I going? Also, this is the first time we get to see Chief with like a group, right? He's usually always alone. But this one we saw him like with a group. It's kind of odd. But I guess it worked, kinda. I don't know.
Something from me,
You claim to be able to access.
And I can. However, I did not claim
An Arbiter solo game, that would be pretty sweet. That'd be kind of badass. we get to see like the missions he's done, you know.
Seems your fingers are an open rebellion, Han.
Enough!
Yeah, good looking.
Eyes on target. This location does not serve my needs. When she makes another transmission, I must
I
triangulate.
tire of this, Doctor. You have been chasing shadows for weeks to no avail.
Dude, that lead didn't even get to swing.
Dr. Halsey, Captain Lasky would like a word with you.
It took you long enough.
yeah, I'm sure Arbiter has had a lot of enemies, you know, or just enemies in general. So yeah, I could definitely see that. And I think he's become such a favorite character to a lot of people. Ever since, you know, first showed up, where I think he could have, yeah, gotten his own game. Or heck, his own story DLC, you know? That would have been badass.
Captain Lasky, I sent you my position 3 weeks ago. I told you this was happening.
We'll discuss that in private, Doctor. Palmer.
What has she done? How far has it already gone?
Good work, Osiris.
Do you guys like Lasky?
What do you think?
I like Lasky. I just liked him because the whole thing they did, the whole show that they did, you know, the little mini series they did before Halo 4's release. I was a fan. And look, speaking of uh-oh. Where is his chief? Where is Cortana? Yeah, that's from Halo 3.
I haven't seen Chief press himself like this since we were in boot camp.
Halo 5 is underrated.
This many missions non-stop isn't fun.
Overhated? Yeah.
Sierra 117 to Infinity. Blue team has located Argent Moon. Signs of hostile activity, but she's still here.
In like the quickest way possible, he goes down to. He doesn't even get like a big grand fight either.
Here you go.
Thanks, Kelly. Everyone ready?
Affirmative.
You good?
This is like his old crew, his old pals.
Blue team, fall out.
The Envoy are resisting. Throw the Envoy
Overhated, underrated. Yeah. Definitely overhated. I think. I don't know. You guys remember the trailers? I remember the trailers, and it looked pretty good. It's just everybody got angry about being misled. You know? That's one big thing I know a lot of people like. He's like, I knew we should have gotten jetpacks. That's the only way they won. They had jetpacks.
Hull breach contained. Repressurization of affected areas completed.
What do we know about Argent Moon?
Brony Research Station. Went dark 19 months ago. Last week, KKR scavengers found it and sold the find to Julem Dama's people.
We clear the Covenant and return this station to Oni.
Fastest route to retrieval is to seize central control. Eliminate hostiles between here and there, and deactivate gravity and life support systems.
Ship data center is just ahead. We can pull down Argent Moon schematics there.
Like I was saying before, this one, I don't know, maybe has too many abilities. I mean, I think some of them worked at the time when you played multiplayer. You had the bash. Where is it? That one. You can like float up in the air while you're aiming down sights. And this one too. You had the ground attack too. Ground pound in the air. Aerial ground pound, I guess. What else? Is that it? I think that's it, huh? Still, it's quite a bit to do. The assassinations was cool too. I like the assassinations. First introduced in Reach, right?
Data center, Blue team.
And 4 had it also.
Looks like they were designing a new stealth class vessel.
They lost years of expensive R&D with this station.
Yeah, oh, it definitely does. Yeah, the whole story, and especially Osiris team, you know. I mean, the only reason Osiris team doesn't get even more hate, I guess you could say, is because of Buck. Like Buck saves them, you know. I get this gun? Okay. Shotgun. If Buck wasn't there, then I think the whole teams, you know, would get even more hate. But I don't know. Buck had his moments in this game, which, you know, were cool and fun, and it's just cool to see him again. That is not cool to see.
What do we know about the experiments they were doing here?
We don't. And we don't ask.
But I'd keep your helmet on tight just the same.
But yeah, the multiplayer, I do know people, like I was saying this at the beginning of when I started this stream, but the whole PvPvE stuff, there was a good amount of people that liked that stuff, you know? Who really enjoyed the Warzone mode. I didn't know what the heck I was doing, so... Also, I think that was a complaint about 4, is that they didn't speak. Like, you couldn't tell what they were saying. They were speaking their own language.
Target is down.
But in here they brought it back. I had to do the assassination on. Because of the dash. Yeah, they really tried with this whole competitive side, like more competitive side, I guess. They really tried with those modes like extraction and elimination and stuff like that. They really pushed those modes and the whole rank system too. More so, I guess. Actually, I think there's like some modes only in ranked. I think there's that too. Okay, so this part's new. So this is kind of good. So when you actually died, you didn't die, you went down.
I need a hand.
You can ask for help.
I'm up.
See, and then by them doing this, I think that gave, you know, thoughts to everybody that maybe in the future there would be like a Halo Battle Royale. And actually, recently, I think like a month ago or a couple weeks back, I think one of the guys that worked for the company, I think before, he doesn't work for him anymore, I guess. He said that they were really close to come up with a Halo Battle Royale. And he said it would have been a game changer. Sure. But I mean, they have like the best recipe for a Battle Royale, you know? No Spartans. Battle Royale would be ODSTs, like dropping them from the pods. It would be good. Maybe it's a little too late to do that now, I'd say maybe, but... Yeah.
Data center is just ahead. Let's go.
Data center.
We've got a complete set of datasec keys for the station. We should be able to pull down Argent Moon schematics and find a path to central control.
Trying to see if we can take some people down with the ground pound. I think I've tried doing that a little bit in multiplayer, which was kind of fun. But it takes a while though. It takes a second and then people would take you down. If you weren't quick enough. Where you go? Oh. Heck? Oh.
DataSec entry accepted.
Access the databanks. Grab the data and current population map.
Should be a straight shot to central control through the assembly bay ahead. There's still prowlers in the hangar base. Nobody from ONI got out of here alive, did they?
No.
Let's go.
I think this is also the first one where you can actually zoom in, right? I think it is. like for any weapon. I think it was. I think so. 'Cause I think in 4 you couldn't.
Elevator.
I mean, you could, but not like this one. Where's the elevator at? Oh, right here.
Central Control's straight across this bay.
Everything's ripped up. They must be stripping that experimental ship for parts.
Scavengers, taking what supplies they can find. The Covenant's war against the Arbiter must not be going well.
Jul-M Dama is a lot of things.
Dimension of the Arbiter. What about the flood? Did you guys miss the flood? No, no, people missed the flood. Because there was no flood in 4, right? Besides the mode, which I thought that was pretty cool. Like that's the one of the coolest parts about 4 was the infected mode. You actually got infected and turned into like the flood, and you hear like the noises, the flood noises. But in this one, I don't think the flood's in this one. That's why they kind of pushed for that in Halo Wars.
Most direct route to the shipyard is through the wall ahead.
Let's charge through.
Okay, let's go. Oh snap.
Contact.
For the glory of Indaba!
You're done.
Let me do this ground pound. Oh damn, okay, never mind. That was a fail. That's a jackal? That is not like a jackal. They have like their spacesuit. Can't really tell.
Area's clear. Hydra here.
I think this one, now that I'm thinking about it, I think this was one of the last games I went to go get in midnight release. I think it was. Oh, my bad, my bad. Might have been. Ooh, the DMR. Was the DMR in Halo 4? I think it was. I don't remember if it was or not. Might not have been. So, oh, that's a fail. There we go.
standing. Let's move on to Central Control.
Central Control is through those doors. Hunter.
Oh, look who it is. It's the Hunter. Ah. Oh, this is like the first cutscene we see.
Report. Sierra 117 to Blue Team. Report. Sierra 117. Does anyone copy?
Chief. The domain is open. Meridian is next.
Cortana?
John, the reclamation is about to begin. Chief, what's wrong?
She's on Meridian.
Who?
Cortana.
How is she even alive, though? That's what I would be asking. Like, how is she alive?
I watched her die. We have a mission to focus on. We can talk about this later. Lights on. Frederick, get us back on course for Central Control.
Bringing up schematics. There's an elevator we can use, but access is 4 levels down.
Mark a path.
Would you say that they did a good job hiding this? The whole thing with Cortana? I kind of want to say they did. But also that was like the lie, I guess, that people didn't like. Because in the trailers that I remember seeing, it kind of showcased that Chief did something bad, you know? Like that's why he was getting hunted down. He did something terrible. I don't think there was any Guardians, like that whole stuff with the Guardians. I don't think there was any trailers about that. So they kind of kept that hush-hush, I think. So, like, I want to say that's a good thing, but same time, I don't know. I don't think any of the trailers talks about Cortana or anything. I don't think so. Not that I remember. It's just mainly about all about Osiris, and you see Buck, that team, the new team, and you see
Hostile
Chief's
contact.
team. Oh, these guys are sleeping. Who's down? I got you, Frederick.
You're still active, Fred.
Yeah.
Elites, active camouflage.
Can't hide from me. Oh my god. You can't hide from the
This
Chief.
area is clear.
Chief sees all.
Chief, what did Cortana say to you?
Not enough. Something about Meridian.
Meridian's a backwater. If she's active, what's she doing so far out on the frontier?
Again, I guess like how the heck is she alive? After what happened in 4, I don't know. I would think she's like completely gone. How is she back? Is that the hunter?
Hunters. They're keeping pace with us.
Well, I think Halo 4 had a really cool intro. Good mission intro too. I think 5 didn't have that great of a mission intro. I mean, he showcased the Osiris team, I guess, but I don't know. I think the whole mission itself was a little sloppy. And I'm thinking back about it now. I just played it. A little sloppy. I mean, it had the badass cutscene, I guess. It was a little sloppy versus like Halo 4's mission, and also Halo 3's. Halo 3's was a lot of fun, and 2. Halo 2 also, and Reach. Reach was a good one too.
Got a lot of ground left.
The bottom of the barrel, I guess.
Should keep moving down.
Whoa.
System lock.
He took me down with the energy sword.
Give me a hand.
Back on your feet, Spartan.
Oh, thank you, Kelly.
Back in it.
Reach level 3. One more level down to the elevator for central control.
I think it's here now. Nope, I was wrong. I did like doing this little charge, forward charge. I think in multiplayer you did that, you broke their armor, and then you just have to punch them or shoot them a little bit more.
Neither is fighting half the Covenant in close quarters.
Then forget about reaching central control. The plan changes to asset denial. We scuttle the Argent Moon.
Ship's reactor core is near here. Same plan as the perpetual devotion.
We overload the reactor and evac. Ship explodes, destroying any ships nearby.
The reactor is below the lab just ahead. We can use air ducts to travel between them. Marking the access panel.
Green 5 clearance accepted. Authorizing entry.
There's chatter about Jewel M. Dahmer on Covenant comms. The new arrivals say he's dead.
Somebody cut the head off the Covenant. Bravo.
Hunters.
They're strong, but slow. Use the lab equipment to keep above them and out of their reach.
Weapons free.
Can't zoom sideways. Just use this. That did nothing. His weak spot is the back, so. Come on, Kelly, distract him. He's back. There we go. Let me shoulder charge him. And like that.
Hunters down.
The reactor core is just below us. Let's go.
Compound asteroid.
Schematics show a path to the reactor below here.
Reactor room is just ahead. We can light this fuse and bolt.
No salvage for the Covenant.
Right, let's go.
Reactor controls are on the far side of the room. Eliminate the Covenant forces and get to those controls. I'm down.
Gosh. Jackal took you down.
I need support.
No, Kelly.
Back on your feet, Spartan.
Alright, Kelly.
I'm up.
Another weapon. He needs a weapon. Let's go.
Target is down. Let's go, kill him.
We did take down on delete. Nice.
Area's clear. Initiate the overload.
A fuel rod? Actually, no. A plasma cannon. Where's a fuel rod? Oh, I guess that's not a fuel.
Reactor failsafe disarmed. Failure imminent.
Got it. Reactor's overloading. Move for the hangar bay.
Protocol initiated.
Containment.
The station's going to try to cool the reactor.
I guess the UNSC is better reactor safety protocol than the Covenant.
We can stop that. Board the reactor.
Or the reactor.
If it's being moved, we should go with it.
Coolant chamber readied. Stand clear of deployment bay.
The safety systems are set to pump coolant to the reactor.
This whole plan fails if that coolant gets a chance to work.
Shame to lose the Argent Moon, but I'd love to see the look on the Covenant's faces when she goes supernova.
How do we stop it?
There are sheds located on either side of the cooling chamber. Those are our targets.
Reach the control sheds. Get the cooling system offline.
This part's kind of cool. We get to use the Banshee, no? Banshee, yeah. Thought we did. Did we not? Oh yeah, there we go. See that little grunt spazzing out. What's through here? Oh. I want to see a weapon. Yeah, there's weapons here. Oh, there it is. Rocket launcher? What? Is that thing in multiplayer? I don't think the rocket launchers are multiplayer. At least that one. This version of the rocket launcher, I guess. Whoa. Go in there? There we do, huh?
Shades are still closed on those coolant pipes. Find a way to open them.
Basically, we have to open them and then just go back into the ventry.
Security shutters disengaged.
Override activated.
They didn't give us a rocket launcher.
Perfect. Coolant system.
There was the door.
Eliminate the targets, blue team.
Grab Banshees. We can target the pipes more easily from the air.
The Armada's been alerted to our presence. Reinforcements inbound. We're sending Phantoms.
Whoa. What? I'm actually down? No way. Who did that?
Perfect. Coolant system.
Eliminate the targets, blue team.
No.
Grab Banshees. We can target the pipes more easily from the air.
The Armada's been alerted to our presence. Reinforcements inbound. We're sending Phantoms.
I guess.
It's working. Keep firing.
Cooling system failing. Reactor core temperature rising. Immediate evacuation advised.
Blue team, evac now.
Banshees aren't fast enough to get clear of the reactor explosion.
Calling in the Pelican. No signal on autopilot retrieval. Armada must have taken it out.
Frederick, find the nearest hangar bay. We're taking a prowler. This station's about to be slag. Move to the prowler. There's the hangar entrance.
The Prowler is just inside, through an airlock.
Reactor core temperature has exceeded 1,373 Kelvin. Failure imminent.
There's the prowler. More Covenant. Clear them out and prep for launch.
Do it quick. I'd rather not be here when the station melts around us.
Evacuation protocols in effect. Proceed to escape vehicles immediately.
They're coming to sick guard on our way out. Ooh, okay, so this is always my question. Who gives a grunt a fuel rod gun? Who said it was an okay? Who okayed him to use the fuel rod gun? There you go. Kind of voice of a shot.
Launch controls are here.
Launch preparations initiated. Fuel cells at 0%. Initiating fuel.
Hold off the Covenant while the Prowler preps for launch.
More hunters.
For the hunters. Like, there's something for them. Or so. Oh, now we're done.
Need a hand here. Need an assist.
Linda, pick me up. Thank you, Linda.
Back in it.
Get fire on this hunter!
Got one. Oh, crap. Other teams are down. Ew. Get him. Oh, I should have not gone for him. Ah, that was a messed up move. No, no. That was not the move to go get him. Yeah, they really got us down in that position.
Hold off the Covenant while
So the look is still good. Who gave you a sword? Oh, no you didn't. I think I got him.
More hunters.
Oh, I took myself there. I shot the ground too many times. Oh, we're right here.
Hold off the Covenant while the Prowler preps for launch.
I think you have to take down the hunters pretty much, and then you're good to go. Ooh, the railgun. Yeah, let's use the railgun. Where are the hunters at? Oh, there it is. There they are. How many grunts? Saw. Oh, so OP. At least, okay, look, the Saw used to be really, really strong. I think in 5 it's not as strong as it was in 4. Wow.
System locked.
Oh, can I pick him out? No way. Frederick, no! Okay, he's gonna go down. Oh no, the only one left is who? Kelly? Kelly! Yeah, the Saw could not take down that elite. It was like tickling him. This hunter did take himself out.
I'm down. I need a hand. Give me a hand.
Yo, Linda.
Let's go, Kelly. I'm up.
Idiot. SMG. SMG. I think this was a new weapon, right? In Halo. I think so. I think they've really showcased this weapon in like the ranked modes. Especially elimination, I think.
Board now, blue team.
Let's get out of here. Where to go? Where to go? Oh. We did it.
Clear.
Time, Linda.
89 seconds.
Oh, look at the grunt. That poor grunt.
Sierra 117 to Infinity. Argent Moon scuttled. I've reassigned blue team. Destination Meridian. Potential contact from Cortana.
Negative 117. Another team is already being prepped to deal with her.
What the hell?
Another team.
You're to return to Infinity immediately.
Negative, Infinity. I don't like it.
Whoever they are, let's get to Meridian before they do.
Kelly, no.
No need to do this by yourself, Chief.
Yeah, Chief, you have to do it. You have to go the Lone Wolf way this time around.
Marshal all of us, right?
Yeah, this is like the first time when he's not alone. And just like that, he just disobeyed orders. No. Negative. I'm gonna do my own thing.
I tried to warn you this was happening. Cortana is no longer an asset, Captain. She is a danger. She has access to the Forerunner domain, a galaxy-spanning network
Cortana's
that
alive?
allows her to control whatever devices caused this damage.
How is she?
Master Chief believes she contacted him.
No, John must not speak to her.
He's gone in search of her.
You let him go?
How is
Nobody lets the chief do anything. He does what he wants.
Until 0631 this morning, when he was declared absent without leave.
This isn't about the Master
John
Chief.
is not equipped emotionally to deal with her as a threat.
Hey! Is anyone gonna answer me?
You're out of line, Roland.
Yes, sir, but so is everyone else. You created Cortana, Doc, and now you're throwing her out the airlock with these accusations.
Roland.
You think she tricked the Master Chief into abandoning his post? Respectfully, sir, to what end? Why is Cortana the problem? Because she refused to die when she was supposed to?
You're okay with this? Not just another target, you know.
Every target is just another target, Buck.
Yeah. For you, maybe. I love being an ODST. Just point and shoot. None of this gray area BS. I mean, how are we even supposed to bring them in? Ask politely?
No.
The hell?
Armor restraint. Short-circuit their suit systems.
The lock. Every other Spartan, every soldier, when they hear about this, they're gonna hate us. You know that, right?
You're not the only one here because of him.
Blast this planet in 48. It was a UNSC colony then, but we never came back. Run by a private corp now, chipping away the glass, making her livable.
Why are we taking a long way down?
Because it's polite. Grew up on an indie colony like Meridian. Folks out here don't take well to the UNSC landing in the middle of town. Tend to see it as an act of aggression.
Speaking of acts of aggression...
Those are Forerunner ships. What the hell are Forerunners doing here?
Maybe we're not the only ones here for the Master Chief.
Whoever the hell is on my elevator, identify yourself.
This is Spartan Jameson Locke, UNSC.
What are you?
To whom am I speaking?
This is Governor Sloan, and you...
Governor didn't seem to want our help.
Well, he's gonna get it anyway.
Meridian surface. Prepare to disembark.
Alright, so we'll stop it there. Yeah, and the way Locke said that too made it seem like, you know, there was like a whole thing, and there was like a mini series, like a little show, a couple episodes, that they redid, kind of like they did the Forward Unto Dawn. I think that's what it was called. I think before Halo 4's release, which was really cool. It was all connected, at least to introduce Lasky, and I think they did it again with this one. The show came out before the game came out, and it had Locke. Like, Locke was the character, and the actor who plays Locke, he's also in there. And yeah, so I think, I forget what happens, so maybe that's what he's making a reference to with what happened in the show, I think. If not, then maybe later down the line throughout the missions he talks about what happened or how he became a Spartan. I don't know, who knows. I don't know. But yeah, that's the that'll be it for Halo 5. Yeah, it's been 9 years. Next year will be 10 years since Halo 5, which is crazy to say. Yeah, I mean it was good. It was good. It wasn't, again, it's not my favorite Halo, not my favorite entry into all of the Halo games, but it was still Halo, and I enjoyed it. You know, for a little bit that I played, I guess, because I played multiplayer a little bit, like every mode, Warzone, ranked. The custom games was a lot of fun too. You know, it had the classic stuff like paintball and all these other modes that people made. Some new ones too, which is really cool too. I think in Halo 5, no, never mind. I was gonna say bumper cars and like other custom games like first came out in here, but I don't think so. I feel like those versions or different versions of those modes and custom games were in like Halo 3 or Halo Reach. So yeah, but it's just you were able to do more, I guess, in this one and also in Halo Infinite, I guess, maybe. I don't know. What else? Community. What was community? They didn't have anything. Forge. I think for me, as the years passed with the new games, I feel like it got tougher to use Forge, at least to me. Maybe it was easier, I don't know. But I really loved Halo 3's Forge, even though maybe that's like the hardest one to do is the one I got used to. What else? We had a co-op. Co-op campaign was cool because, you know, there's 4 characters, so you play as any of the 4. You had like you and 3 buddies. What else? Let's see. Game mode wise, I don't think there was any crazy game modes. Like we had Infection, Big Team Battle, Quick Play. And then, like I said, they separated those. Like I think that's the only modes you could play, right? I think so. And Quick Play was like Slayer stuff. But if you go to ranked, that's when you see Slayer, Team Arena, 2v2 competitive, SWAT would be in ranked, elimination, and free for all. No, I guess free for all is Rumble Pit. But then if you go to Warzone, you get these other modes too. And the search preference too, expanded, balanced, focused. I don't know why they added all that stuff. It just added so many different things to it. What else? Oh yeah, the custom browser is kind of cool too. So people are hosting stuff. Like people are still playing right now. Look, they're playing Midnight Assassins, Slow-Mo Assassinations, Free For All Slayer. People are still hosting stuff. Like look, this one's full. There's 13 people playing the Slow-Mo Assassinations. Jenga, like look at this. We have Jenga, you know, of all things. That's cool. So yeah, it was nice to revisit Halo 5 Guardians. I don't think the title's stuck and was a big thing, but yeah, it was cool. You know, got to see Cortana, and kind of weird how the whole Cortana thing happened, and yeah, it was just I don't want to say it was overly ambitious with the story and what they were trying to go for. It's just the direction they went with wasn't liked by everybody, and it just didn't mesh well with the advertisements that you would see. It just it was kind of like a lie a little bit, or at least it felt like a lie, because they showcased Chief and Locke fighting and the whole, I guess, UNSC after him, which made you think like, what the heck did he do? What is he doing? Is he a bad guy now? And then when you're playing the campaign, you're like, wait, what? Cortana's here? Like you go after Cortana and he disobeyed orders, and Locke team is after him. Essentially not really him though, they're after Lord Cortana. So yeah, it's a whole thing. But it was cool to play the multiplayer and play the campaign again. So yeah, I guess we'll come back to Halo 5 next year. And I think that's all the Halo games, because we did revisit ODST, we did revisit Reach, we did revisit 3 this year, I think we did, and then we did this one. I don't think I revisited 1 or 2. We did do 3 and ODST for sure, I know that. And then Reach we did revisit also, which was a lot of fun to play. So we did do the firefight mode, which is fun too. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed checking out and seeing again Halo 5. Look at the grit in the background. He's flailing, falling through space. Poor little guy. The music wasn't too bad either, I guess. I know 4 didn't bring back the classic theme. I liked the music in 5, I think. The music was alright. Especially the ending. The whole thing with Cortana, if you guys know, you know. I think it was pretty good. So, alright. I'll see you guys later. We'll play a new game next time we're on. Actually, later today, we'll jump on. We'll play something else. But yeah, I'll see you guys later. You guys have a good one. And happy anniversary. 9 years for Halo 5. Alright, see you guys later.